Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you how to insert records into SQL Server remote database, which is myLittleAdmin. The code I am using vb.net. Right now I am in the Microsoft Visual Studio web.config file. Between the connection strings there is a add tag here which contains name, connection string and provider name. To connect any database we need the connection string configuration settings. So here I want to connect to my GoDaddy MySQL remote server database. Let's log into my GoDaddy account to get the connection string settings. I'm logging to connect the database of myLittleAdmin. After logging to my GoDaddy account, right now I am in the databases section. Here MS SQL. Click Web Admin. I just logged into myLittleAdmin for SQL Server. In the left side the connections, expand that connection info, click on it. Here the connection string, copy the connection string, the data source and paste the code in the connection string. Here the data source is the IP address, integrated security files, user ID. It will be your GoDaddy SQL Server ID. After user ID, we need the password is equals to between the single quotes. For security reasons, here in the password section, I am giving the password only. When I upload this web.config file into my remote server, I will change into my real credentials. Here, close colon, and the provider name we are connecting to the SQL Server database. So add the namespace here, system.data.sql client, and add name. Here I am giving GoDaddy connection. You can give XYZ connection also, it doesn't matter. Now up to here we finished the first part. We just got the GoDaddy connection strings into web.config file. Expand the GoDaddy, insert SQL Server. This ASPX page is a content page and the master page is site.master, and this content page contains two text boxes. One is the name, one is the employee name, another one is the occupation, and the third one is a button control to save the records into database, and the fourth one is a literal control, displays a message to confirm the record is saved successfully or not. Let's run this program and check on the browser how it looks the designing part. Run. And here is the designing part. Two text boxes, employee name, occupation and save the record button. Now it's time to write the coding part. Let's flip back to the coding part. Right click. View code. The first thing we need to import the namespaces. Imports system, imports system dot web dot UI dot web controls, imports system dot data, imports system dot data dot SQL client, and the last one imports system dot configuration. After adding the namespaces, now we need a button click event. Let's go to the designing part. Here the save the record, double click, it will generate a button click event. In the button click event, dim main con as string is equals to configuration manager dot connection strings, and this method takes a connection string value, connection string, dim SQL con as SQL connection is equals to new SQL connection, which takes a parameter of main connection. Dim SQL query as string is equals to, this SQL query will take the insert statement, which I will explain after finishing the code. Dim SQL com as SQL command is equals to new SQL command, and this SQL command takes the parameter of SQL query SQL com dot connection is equals to SQL con dot open the connection, SQL com dot parameters dot add with value, SQL com dot parameters dot add with value. I need to insert only 2 columns only. That's why I give only 2. SQL com dot execute non-query, SQL con dot close the connection. Now the last one is the literal message text is equals to record save successfully. Now the coding part has done only 80%. The remaining 20% we need connection strings, insert statement, and the column names. Let's grab the connection string. Go to the web.config file. Here between the connection strings, add name GoDaddy connection. Copy it, paste here. Before writing the insert statement, let's log into my GoDaddy SQL Server database. We'll check the table name and the columns. And this is the table EMP table I am using for this example. And this EMP table contains employee name and occupation. Let's get back to the coding part. An SQL query. An SQL query is insert into dot. Here the first square brackets we need dbo dot, the table name is EMP, and the column name is employee name, and the next column name is occupation. So say occupation. Values at employee name at occupation. And add with value takes 2 parameters. One is a string and other one is an object value. Here the string is at employee name, and the value is the data type SQL DB type dot varchar dot value is equals to text name dot text, which is a text box, and second add value with at occupation. Copy here, and the second parameter is the data type SQL DB type dot varchar dot value is equals to the text box ID text. That's it. Let's build this project. Here the build succeeded. Now it's time to upload these files to my remote server. I just opened the FileZilla FTP client to transfer my local site files into remote site. Let me log in to connect the remote site. Here I just log in to remote site of GoDaddy. HTTP docs blog GoDaddy blog GoDaddy, and the file name is insert SQL Server.axpx. These 2 files, enter. Here the message, all files have been successfully transferred. And one more thing, we need to upload the web.config file also. Here is the web.config file. All files have been successfully transferred. Refresh the folder. Now it's testing time to insert values from the browser. On the browser, I just typed the URL, insert SQL Server.aspx, enter the employee name, Peter, and the occupation is a blogger. Save the record saved successfully. Let's check in the database. In the tables, EMP table, open. In the employee table, see the last record. The employee name is Peter and the occupation is a blogger. That's it. If you like this video, please leave your valuable comment, share this video, and please subscribe my channel. Catch you on my upcoming videos.